Hello. This is my first vlog ever. I've made videos before and I've uploaded them before, which I will link to my old channel in the description. But can't get out, and today I want to start with quite a serious video that I've wanted to express this idea on the internet in some way for quite a while. About being an atheist. Now, I am completely an atheist. I do not believe in God, I don't believe in heaven, the supernatural, I don't believe in any of the concepts which many religions are based. I don't believe the world was created by any living entity, and I don't believe that you go anywhere after you die. All of these beliefs that I have, I'm not ashamed of them. But that doesn't mean I'm against those that aren't ashamed of having the opposite view. And I wanted to make this clear for people. Atheism is the absence of theism. Anti-theism is being against theism. Now, a lot of people see these words as synonymous, and they are so not that. I know plenty of atheists who are completely okay with religion, and I'm one of them, okay? Yes, I have issues that perhaps someone who believed in God would look over, and I used to believe in God, so you could argue my view is impaired by that, but my point is, whatever issues I've got with any religion is not an issue with belief in God. I do not associate belief in God with stupidity or lack of reasoning or whatever other atheists may tell you that you are. I am not like that, and I know at points I get frustrated about things quite easily, and sometimes I can be too direct with it, and people associate the fact that I'm not ashamed of atheism and that I will say that I am an atheist with the fact that I think that everyone who isn't is doing something wrong in some way. Now, the belief in God is something, for a while after I stopped believing in God, I missed it like crazy, and there are many times I still do. And I go to a Catholic school, so there are occasions where I need to pray, go to mass and things, and when bad things happen, I always used to talk to God. It was like a friend or an extra parent or something who knew everything about me already, so it was okay, I could tell him anything. I don't have that anymore. And there was one occasion a few weeks ago when it was a few weeks after I became an atheist, so this was about 6-7 months ago. I was out walking my dog, which I do every day, usually twice a day, and I came to a parting in the road. And in that parting, you have a path behind you, which leads back to a field, which leads back to the estate that I live on. You have a path that way that leads to a forest where plenty of dog walkers go, and you have a path that way in which there are farmers' fields, but if you can't see anyone at that point, you're pretty much certain that there isn't anyone there. I knew at that moment that I was completely alone, and yeah, there was my dog pattering and doing his things that dogs do on walks, but in terms of someone I could talk to, there wasn't anyone there, and that upset me. I did get a bit emotional and I went home. But the point I'm trying to make by saying this is that atheism, while I'm not ashamed that I am, and while I know what I am, it doesn't mean that I'm not sensitive to the fact that belief in God is brilliant, and the hope and fantastic nature of people that do things in the name of God and in the name of being nice to other people is absolutely remarkable. I mean, I have really close friends who have become friends again with each other because they were at a religious retreat, and I know people who are completely devout and that makes them happy and fulfilled, and it's really beautiful to see. Yes, sometimes I know atheism is arrogance, and I have displayed that. I have issues with religion, I have issues with things that people say in the name of God, but I have issues with those things not because the people believe in God, but because the people are believing the wrong people. So whatever you say, if you meet someone who is an atheist, do not immediately label them with being someone who is against religion. They might be. The overwhelming majority of anti-theists don't believe in God. It's logical that they would be that, but that does not mean anyone who is an atheist is against believing in God. Even some anti-theists say they're not against belief in God, they're against religion. And these two concepts are things I think should be separated. Now, I don't have an extensive experience of religion in general because all the people that I've known who are religious, most of them have been Christian. So in terms of that, I don't have an extensive view, but I know that I was Catholic. And I have issues with the Catholic Church sometimes, but those issues that I have, I know people who are completely for God, know they believe in God, have always known that they believe in God and have those issues. My issues about religion are not completely separate from the fact that I don't believe in God. And I just want people to accept that someone declaring themselves as proudly anti-theist does not immediately equate to them being against you if you believe in God. Just think for a second that some of them may envy you, may miss having someone there who understands, may miss having some part of their soul, may miss the hope that their loved ones will still be looking over them when they're not there anymore. That is something to be treasured, but is not something to be used so that you can feel offended. I don't like how belief in God is used, yes, sometimes. And I do declare these, but that coupled with me being an atheist does not make me anti-theist and does not make me against God. So I encourage you, if you've listened to my ramble, if you're an atheist or a Christian or any other religion, agnostic, anything at all, to share your woes and worries about this, because lack of belief in God doesn't equate that you don't think about it, or that you don't care, or that you're against it. And yeah, that's me, and that's my opinion. If you don't agree with me, then please say so, and I will listen to anything that people have to say. I will link to my Tumblr in the description if you feel like sending me something extensive, and I will probably be writing a blog post about this at some point. Usually on this channel I won't be talking about such serious things, probably. But I felt like this is something that I really needed to get out there, and I thought it would be something important for me to share for my first vlog. So thank you for listening to me. Oh my god, it's been nearly 10 minutes, and I hope you you found it interesting, at least to some extent. I will be doing a more cheery video next time, so thank you, and please comment with your thoughts. Bye.